Hello everyone and welcome back guys to round 5 of the Vision Gaming Network Lotus 211 Cup, where today we're here once again in Sonoma. Now obviously having a look at the point standings after the last round, really started to come strong once again in this series. 21 point lead overall, and over the last 2 weeks we've dropped just 15 points, so really happy with the momentum we've been able to bring up. Moving on into the final 2 rounds of this season, obviously it's looking like a really tight battle, but still 200 points to play for. And yeah, hopefully, obviously, as we move into this race, we can try and further extend our advantage at the top of the championship. You know, now we've got up into the championship lead. Hopefully, yeah, like I said, we can try and hold on to it, but obviously we'll wait and see as Martin, Foxy, Tigger, Ben, and Wookie all very quick still in this series. Sadly, Ben would not be able to make it to tonight's race, so we would have him, well, no longer to worry about in the championship tonight, but obviously we're working together for the constructors as well, so obviously hopefully we can try and get that nonetheless. But almost ready then for race 1. We would stick it on pole with a 1:35.0. Not a particularly brilliant lap, but still one I could certainly walk away with. On pole is really all wasn't going to try and risk it any more than I needed to. So on the grid then, ready for the first round of the evening. 5 lights and away we go then. It's going to be a pretty decent start there. Martin is going to try and hassle me up in towards turn 1 and turn 2. Very much a track that you can really make up a few places at the start if you basically just get lucky and guess the lines right, not gonna lie. And especially in little cars like this where, contact at turn 1 is quite common. Obviously, we do get through there, obviously, in the lead, nice and comfortably there. And now it's just a case trying to build up the advantage in the opening race of the night. Obviously, we won the opening race last week at Suzuka, if I'm not mistaken, also at Maple Valley and Silverstone before that, if I'm not mistaken on the whole. So, race 1 has certainly been one that has been quite strong for myself in recent weeks. Obviously hoping we can try to further extend that advantage as well, obviously, because, well, in qualifying, obviously we've got like 1 point over Martin, my main title rival at the moment. Obviously, if you win the race, your minimum you're going to be able to climb is 5 there. But race 1, as I said, fairly textbook on the whole. Foxy, Martin and Vision thing going to have a bit of a battle behind me, which, really helped me out. Try to, solidify the lead off the start there, and, well, simply put, we would just be able to hold on, trying to, keep the advantage at the front there. So yeah, full 30 points in the bag from the first race even, I should say, of the evening. Obviously perfect, what we needed, and that'll hopefully give us a little bit of a boost overall in the championship as well. Just trying to do just mathematically small increments. That's all you got to try and do, just build up that advantage, just slow and steady there. 1:34.445 was my PB in that race there. Yeah, see, we came through. Foxy in second, Martin in third there, Vision, Tigger, Wookie, Rally, Maynard, Rye, and I can't remember who was down there in 10th place. But yeah, ready then for race 2. Obviously, it will be a reverse top 10 here, so we will be starting down in 10th place, and now it's just a case of trying to, keep it cool, calm, and collected in the opening, few laps of this race, and just see where we end up here. It's 5 lights, and away we go once more. They're not really going to be able to get a particularly good run on Foxy here as we come in towards turn 1. We're just going to try and keep our nose clean, try to avoid anything else going on. Rally and Wookie would sadly get stuck to each other and just go right off the track. Lucky not to take anyone else out with them. Then Martin unfortunately gets squeezed out as I get up the inside of Foxy there in towards the next corner. There, we're going to try and swing it right around the outside there. Yes, we do, just behind Tigger with there. A little bit of contact made with Foxy once more there. And yeah, we are now up into P6 of the start there. Once again, Foxy trying to squeeze me out over the curve, but me on the inside. We do get the better run off the exit of the corner here. Try to get a good run on Tigger there, but he's a little bit all over the circuit at the moment, so we try to just swing it around the outside there. He'd unfortunately dropped the rear end there as we go right around the outside there. He's straight enough, just straight into the side of me there. Very unfortunate for the pair of us there, but we will be able to come up into P5 we go in this race there. So a pretty decent start now ahead of Foxy and Martin, almost running to the back of Vision thing there. I think there might have actually been a tiny bit of contact made up between the pairs there. It's just very different lines in through the hairpin there, but obviously that would now be us up into P5, like I said, and a bit of battling going on just up the road here. But over the next couple of laps, we just really want to be able to find any sort of safe opportunity past Vision. He was quick where he needed to be, and Foxy just behind, really trying to pile on the pressure. We just didn't want to go for anything stupid at the moment here. As we came through the next couple of corners, you can see he's actually going to get a good run on a freebie. We're going to try and go right around outside there, side by side into the next corner there, and unfortunately I just get squeezed out on the inside. Foxy would push me down the hill, but a bit to lose as little time as possible. We would be going down the hill sideways and then just get it pulled back, pointing in the right direction there. So quite a few places lost, but not overall too much time there. It's still just behind Foxy actually in this race there. He's having a little bit of issues with lag at the moment as we come down the hill now in through Sector 2 of this lap. And into the hairpin is one of those places where you think would be a brilliant opportunity to make overtaking manoeuvres, but it's really one that is actually quite difficult to do so in this car, as well. It's just the fact that a long float corner just beforehand there. Foxy broke a little bit earlier than I was expecting there, and that's going to hang the extra dry on the outside. That's going to give Captain Manor in a good run, but you know, straight air exit is going to give us the run, and we're now going to be side by side as we come in towards the S's there, and just a tiny bit of contact, and we get glued together. Nothing either of us can do. That's me stuck on top of him. That is race ruining damage there, and that was not what we needed in this race there. I think Cap would actually come out of that pretty much unscathed on the whole, a tiny bit of damage in the end there, but that would mean we'd have to go for the double stop. Pretty much everyone else but Big White Dog would be able to make the one stop work, so you know, we were just having to push like absolute crazy. Yeah, lap 14 would actually be us back on the rear of a Rally Cap once more, and we would now move ourselves back up into P12 here. So this race was really damage limitation. You know, Sonoma is such a long pit lane as well, and we were just running really consistent lap times here. Pretty certainly every lap between, you know, once we made the pit stop, and obviously excluding the second pit stop, but obviously we have to make in these races, obviously within the pit window. Pretty much every other lap was a 34 at the end of the day there, but missing would make a big mistake on lap 19 now, so that will move us up into P11 here. We were really closing down to DMK Sticks as well here over these next couple of laps. You know, we were really just pushing like crazy, trying to get up close, and you know, just trying to limit the damage that we had really sort of, well, I'd say it was ultimately a little bit self-inflicted there at the end of the day there, but you know, we were side by side with Cap. It was sort of a 50-50. We got unlucky with the way the cars just stuck together there, but Sticks would run very deep into the hairpin there, so we'll be able to get a good run on him on the exit. Actually, weirdly, get a much better run off the exit there, which was quite surprising, considering obviously get a much straighter run off the corner there. But that will move us up into P10 of these races, so quite happy with but then going on to the final lap of the race, the Wookiee would all get it wrong over the top of the hill there, and that will move us up into P9 there. So really, you know, P9 overall, considering the double pit stop, we can certainly walk away with that one feeling quite happy at the end of the day there, and especially the fact Rice EX would actually come through for the race victory as well. That's certainly ideal for myself, meaning obviously Martin nor Foxy was able to get the full 30 points there from the second round of the evenings. Yeah, and overall, that could have gone a whole lot worse than it really did at the end of the day there. You know, unfortunately, still quite a big error, and I'm really a little bit frustrated with myself, but it would leave us right up towards the front of the field, ready for race 3 as well there. You know, 9th place is still about 15, I think it's about 13, 14 points. No, it's 12. Sorry, 12 points in the bag, which means, you know, a maximum, obviously, they only gained about 12 or 13 over me there after the second race of the evening. When you consider how much higher up the grid we're going to start for race 3, you know, it certainly wasn't all over just yet here as we get ready for the final race of the night. You see Wright, Foxy, Martin, Maynard, Tigaboo, Vision Thing, Rally Cap, Freebie, myself, and then Sticks would round out the top 10 there with Wookiee, and missing just behind there, I think it was Captain Manorin and Big White Dog rounding out the order there. But then moving on then into race 3, we'd have Yuga Fish Dog would also join us there. So a 15-car grid to finish off this evening's action there. You can see Donk and Manorin on the front row, the missing Wookiee, Sticks, and myself. Obviously just the full reverse grid, ready for the final race of the night here. And getting ready then on the start. This one actually sadly would get restarted, but I just had to show you guys this start anyway here. You know, it was really quite funny for quite a few different reasons. Overall, you can see not getting a particularly good launch there. Freebie would be able to mount the pressure as we come up towards turn 1 here, but we'll be able to get around the outside, which moves to the inside of Sticks. There a little bit of contact actually from Freebie behind there, and we'll be able to get the run off the exit of the corner there, up past Sticks and then up into P5 off the start there. Missing and Wookiee side by side through the next couple of corners there. Wookiee would run a little bit wide through the next couple of corners, but we wouldn't be able to get anything done just yet here, as they almost go 3 wide as we start to come back down the hill once again here. Wookiee on the outside of LER, missing there as they try to go side by side there. Missing doesn't get a particularly good run off the exit of the corner there, and Wookiee's actually going to run right into the back of Captain Manor, and we're just going to be able to squeeze through on the inside there. I've had a look from Wookiee's POV. It is hilarious just how close it is between us both. You know, he was saying in party chat, how the hell did I thread the needle through there? And ultimately I just saw him coming close to the inside there, and well, we just absolutely had to floor it just to try and get through there. But yeah, White Donk and I think that was, I can't remember who that was actually off the top of my head, would then make contact. We would go up into the lead of the race there. But as I said, that one unfortunately wouldn't count. There'd be a big pile up just a couple of corners later there behind me. So sadly, obviously, that would mean that we'd have to have a restart here. But yeah, ready then on the grid for the final race of the night. This is the proper run to finish off the evening. We need to win this one. We need to bring back some points off Martin and Foxy here in the final round of the evening there, and obviously it's lights out and away we go. We're already halfway towards turn 1 here. Unfortunately, not going to be able to make up any places this time around there, as it's almost a quite even start there. Wookie makes a bit of a mistake through the corner there, and that would ultimately give me a little bit of a potential run, but nothing we could really try to utilise, sadly. At the end of the day, there a huge amount of contact there as Missing actually gets, you know, pushed out in front of me there. He collects it really, really nicely there. Wookie tries to get a bit of a run down the hill here. He tries and give him the squeeze over the curbs there. Missing runs out wide, but it was in the lead there. I think that Donk also runs wide there, and that's going to give Sticks the race lead of the start there. So 5th to 1st for him there. We try to have a look up the inside of Wookie there, but can't make anything work as we come down the hill there. And I think just the tiniest bit of contact didn't really cost either of us anything there as we now come down the hill here. But we thought like trying to go for the switchback move into the corner there, but really couldn't try and go for anything there. So we run very, very late into the corner there. Captain Mclaren and myself make once again a little bit of contact there. We do get a good run on the exit of the corner there. And once again, it's going to be side by side between myself and Captain Mclaren, who's going to come out on top. We both break a little bit this time around, get stuck together once again there, but luckily both get away with it there. Don't make a big mistake through the chicane there, and that will move ourselves up now into P3 of the race there. And now we're going to try and close down the gap to Wookie and Sticks here. Wookie onto lap 2 there. See, we just make a little bit of a mistake, running a little bit deep down the next couple of corners there on the down here. So we'll be up the inside through this long flowing left-hander here. We go side by side in towards the next the long flowing right-hander there, in towards the long flowing left-hander. You can see Wookie tries to cover off, completely block me off there, but we will get the switchback move done. And now up into P2 of the final race of the night there. So a decent start, and now the aim is to try and close down the gap to DMK Sticks as well here. So we'll have to wait and see how, well, if we can do that and how quickly we can do as well here. Onto lap 3 we go, and you can see we will slowly but surely bring down that margin to Sticks just in front here, and it gets certainly helped out by the fact that Sticks would make a big mistake at the top of the hill. They just got sucked out wide onto the grass, couldn't get the car slowed down when he needed to there, and that would now be us up into the lead of race 3 of the evening there, and that would be all she wrote at the end of the day. That we would come through, you know, fairly comfortably at the end of that race there. Wookie would hold on, but he would currently be in P2. There was Sticks in 3rd place as well here, and that was looking very, very reassuring. The fact we couldn't see either Martin or Foxy inside the top 4 there, so maybe damage limitation had been done okay at the end of the day. And I can confirm actually, after this evening's races overall, I have got the points from just this evening's rounds on my computer just next to me. I would be able to score 82 points there. Martin would score 67 there, and Foxy would score 70. So even with that mess in race 2, we would still be able to score, outscore the guys by just a few points there. So really, really happy with that one at the end of the day there. You know, considering, yeah, like I said, how badly race 2 went, the fact we were still able to further extend our title lead, we can certainly take that one at the end of the day there. But yeah, myself, Wookie, Vision, Tigger, with Martin, Rye, Maynard, Foxy, Rallycap, and DMK Sticks would around at the top 10 there. And having a look then at the points, you can see we've got a 36-point advantage as we head into the final round of this season, which will be hosted at Dubai City. Not too sure how that one's going to fare. It's certainly going to be an interesting round of racing, and obviously a 36-point lead. Not the safest margin in the world, but we can certainly work with that one overall, considering obviously in the last 3 weeks we've only dropped overall between those 3 weeks, what's that, 33 points on the whole. So even if Martin won everything, you know, we're looking at a good step to still try to get very close. And, you know, the fight is still going on there. 3-way battle now. There is mathematically no way Tigger, Wookie, Vision, Freebie, or Ben can wrap up the title now. It is just between myself, Foxy, and Martin. So good luck to those two in the final round of the season. Obviously, hoping we can try and take the crown, defend my Aussie V8 title in VGN and get the double there. But that has been it from me for this video. If you're new around here, get yourself subscribed, ready for more Forza content. You know, they have announced the next series of VGN as well, and I will hopefully be competing once again there. But as I said, that is it from me, and I will hopefully see you guys next time for another video.